Hello, my name is Dara Toomey and you're watching Disney XD. So as you can tell from the title, this is the Q&A that I've been promising for the last while. Before I get into it, and I have loads of questions to answer, why am I doing a Q&A? I've always thought since day one that Q&As are a really cool idea. When I started the whole official Treat Me thing about a year and a bit ago, obviously one of the main goals has been to entertain people and build somewhat of an audience. And a small goal kind of along with that was to eventually have an audience size that I could do somewhat of a Q&A with. And I kind of set the number of about 500 subscribers to do that. And as it stands, the channel has about 561 or 2 subscribers. And the Facebook page is like over 1,000. It's fucking mental. I know I'm fucking terrible for rambling, so that's the introduction aside. Let's get into some questions. These questions were gathered from YouTube comments, and I did an Instagram live stream. If you actually want to follow me on Instagram for some more live streams in the future, here's the thing. But yeah, I got a lot of questions off people there, so let's get stuck in. Alright, so how does it feel making animation now after studying multimedia compared to how it felt when you were younger? So that question is kind of based around the Lego animation, the brick film I did recently. So when I was doing the animations when I was 13, 14, 15 years old, I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing in the long run. I knew how stop motion worked, and I knew how to do some basic editing and whatnot. Otherwise, I didn't know that much about kind of, I don't know, media, filmmaking, and computers in general, so it was just kind of winged. And from studying multimedia over the past 4 years, I fucking have picked up a lot of things when it comes to filmmaking and media. I got the whole video done, I think, within 3 days, and I did a behind the scenes vlog on that. You should watch it. Who Killed Captain Alex? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is a shitpost. Who Killed Captain Alex is the greatest film ever. You should fucking watch it. It's actually really fun. What is the meaning of life? Asking for a friend. Yes. On a scale of 1 to Bumhole, how shitty is Cork? For non-Cork viewers, Bumhole is an area near a skate park in Cork where young people drink, I think. I never hung out there. I wasn't much into the old bushing underage drinking when I was an underage man. Cork is grand. I've lived here my whole life. It's nothing really fancy or exotic, but it's home, so what editing software do you use and how do you use it for your amazing stop motion animations? Please answer in Q&A, please. I appreciate this level of politeness, saying please twice in one sentence. I use a computer. If Bob leaves London on a train traveling northbound at a speed of 190 kilometers per hour and Peter leaves Manchester on a bus going south, traveling at a speed of 80 kilometers an hour, what was the cause of the Korean War? Yeah, okay, I'll tell him, yeah. Yeah, so apparently you're not funny. Is this Steven Suptic's new video? So the reason I was asked this was because Steven Suptic does great vlogs and he narrates them. And recently, in my own vlogs, I started narrating a bit because it's a cool thing to do. Also, I shot this video in slow motion by accident. Why do you hate every movie that isn't Star Wars? Simple answer, because they're not Star Wars. What is your social security number? I don't have a fucking clue. Do I even have a social security number? I know it's an American thing, but do Irish people have them? How do you handle people you don't like? That's actually a good question. So I suppose now that I'm not in a kind of school environment and I'm currently not in a workplace environment, I'm not surrounded with people that I don't like. That the people in my life that I do see are close friends of mine and people I choose to see, so I generally like all of them, kind of. But in general, how do I deal with people I don't like? Well, I suppose the best thing I do is really ignore them. Unless this person or these people physically have to speak to me or something like that, then yes, I'll be civil and polite and respectful to the best of my ability. Personally, I hate confrontation, so it's not because I'm scared of a fight or I don't like arguments. I'll always try to find my way around it, so when it is with people I don't like, I'll just ignore them. I really gave a convoluted answer to that, sorry. Are they building a skate park in Carrigaline? They are. In my fuck. Did you shave? No! Why won't you just fuck off, you weak piece of shit? What is your dream job, or do you hope that the one you have now becomes that? I don't exactly know what my dream job is because I don't think it'll be one specific thing. I won't be naive and say YouTuber because, first of all, I'm not even 1% near making a living out of this. In X amount of years, what I'd love to be making a living off is 1, freelance filmmaking and media, 2, definitely YouTube. Not particularly for the financial aspect, but I'd love to be able to be talking to a much bigger audience. I think the idea of that is really fucking cool. But as well as that, it'd be cool to, you know, see money come out of something that I love doing naturally. A huge motivation I have to push me is I just don't want to be in a job that I don't like or I think is okay for the rest of my life. And I'm doing all right to start my own freelance career. I have a lot of stuff coming up that I'll talk about in the future. And YouTube is going great, so yeah. How much money have you invested in your YouTube channel? This is followed up by, was it worth it? And do you feel like a failure? The camera and microphone and stuff that you're watching this video through. The camera is a Sony Alpha A6500 with a nice big fuck off lens, but I got that for my freelance filmmaking career. So when it comes to this studio, everything here was bought for the YouTube channel. The lights that are currently going are a softbox and a big old ring light, so I had to buy those. There's a reflector here that reflects some nice light onto my face. Remember the guide to Cork? Me neither. The guide to Cork cost me €30. If you watch the video, you can see it. I have a lapel mic, and there's a thing that goes into the thing for that. I had to rent those for a day. They cost me €30. Apart from buying my own gear and small expenditures like that, really the YouTube channel hasn't cost me that much money yet. What happens now that college is done? I feel I've kind of explained that already, but in the short term actually, since you asked, I have a job lined up, hooray. But the main reason I have this job is because I want to move out of home. Finished college, I'm starting up my own career, I'm moving into a job, and just loads of things are happening, and I feel a step that I need to do as well is just to move out and become independent. And that'll be a great source of content and vlogs. What's your own favorite video content-wise? Off the top of my head, I think my favorite video is the Killer Clowns in Cork video. Simply because it was really fun to make. Just my mates Steve and Len, we went up to St. Anne's and abandoned we went up to St. Anne's and an abandoned, there was no one there, and we just filmed it. We came up with most of the story on the spot, and it ended up being really fucking funny. And Steve was fucking hilarious as the clown, and I just love the video. We're actually gonna do a sequel. Any new Wasted Space tunes? In case you don't know, Wasted Space was the pop punk band I was in for 5 years. And no, Wasted Space is dead. Sorry. Would you never drink coffee or alcohol again? I could actually go without alcohol ever again. I like coffee a lot. Coffee is great. Alcohol is grand as well, but I think I just lead a healthier, more productive life without alcohol, I guess. I'm sure it allows me to get into more class A drugs, so fuck it, why not? Can you staple your eyebrows to your spine? Can I cook? Yes! I can cook! And so ends the first ever 3Me Q&A. Thank you everyone for asking a question, and thanks everyone who asked multiple questions. That actually was really enjoyable for me because I actually felt like I was talking to someone rather than a camera. Until the next time, goodbye.